You were supposed to tell them.
So they thanked the pigs.
Thank you very much.
And they headed on their way. They felt around the wall for just the right spot to say the password. Meanwhile, inside the castle, the queen made an announcement.
It's time to go to bed, Mir.
But Belle said, hey, where are we supposed to sleep?
Hey, where are we supposed to sleep?
The queen said, right there on the floor.
Right there on the floor.
And off she went. The workers were not happy about sleeping on the floor, but they were very tired. So they lay down to go to sleep. Finally, Gretel and Little Red Riding Hood found the right spot and said,
Big Bad Wolf!
and into the castle they went. They searched and they searched until they found it.
There's the flute! How do you work this thing? I think you blow in this hole in the middle of your finger.
Little Red and Gretel made their way back to Rumpelstiltskin's factory, and they called for Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin!
She said, I'm coming!
I'm coming!
And then she said, what is it?
What is it? We brought your workers back.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
And she promised them 2 ball gowns.
Two ball gowns coming up. I think this is yours. Then hurry up. We gotta get some beauty sleep.
Rumpelstiltskin was business as usual. She said, excellent, I've got 1 more worker.
Excellent. I got one more worker.
Now come on, people.
Now come on, people.
We've got orders to fill.
We got orders to fill.
We've got dresses to make.
We got dresses to
We've
make.
got zippers to sew.
We got zippers to sew.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
And off she went to another part of the factory. All of the workers just sighed. And Cinderella said, I really want my old job back now. Goldilocks said, but how can we get all of our skills back? Just then the genie remembered an old spell that she knew. She said, there's an old spell I know.
There's an old spell I know.
It can restore all of our skills.
Restore all of our skills.
But if I say it, it won't work.
But if I say it won't work,
Because I can't do magic right now.
because I can't do magic right now.
And the Fairy Godbunny said, me either.
Me neither.
But the Pied Piper piped in. I know somebody who can do magic.
I don't know. Is it magic?
The Queen.
The queen.
She's a great sorceress.
She's a great children.
The genie said, Piper, will you help us?
Piper, will you help us?
He said, sure. She said, tell the Queen this spell.
Tell the queen this spell.
And she whispered in his ear. Then she said, but tell her it will keep us in the castle.
But tell her it will keep us in the castle.
Don't tell her what it really does.
Don't tell her what it really does.
The Piper said, okay.
Okay.
So he headed back to the castle. He was very sweet. And when he arrived, the Queen was fit to be tied. Where are all my servants?
Where are all my servants?
Piper, did you do something with them?
Piper, did you do something with them?
He said, I didn't do anything with them. But she asked the mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall,
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
where are my servants?
Where are my servants? Hansel and Gretel stole them and put them back in the factory.
She said, but how did they know the password?
But how did they get the password?
then she heard a knock at the door. Come in. It was the two little pigs who had recently lost their building company. And they both said, "We hear you're hiring."
Here you're hiring.
I am!
I
Come on in! We got dresses to make and orders to fill.
We got dresses to make and orders to fill.
So Rumpelstiltskin was back in business, and they all lived
Happy